Hi everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to make a video of what I'm packing in my hospital bag as a 35-week pregnant, soon to be 36, first-time mom. I have two assistants today, so if you see them frolicking, please don't drink my juice. You see them frolicking around, they are just trying their best to help. So as a first-time mom, this was a little bit daunting because how do you know what you're gonna need? Something that I will 100% recommend is doing a hospital tour. We actually had a hospital tour yesterday. It was extremely helpful because it kind of gave us an idea of where mom would deliver the baby, how soon you'll be transferred to a postpartum room, and what they can give you at the hospital. So that was extremely helpful because I kind of knew, well, I don't need to pack this, or I do need to pack this, or maybe I should be a little bit more vigilant or observant on other things. My dog's drinking water. Hi, was that good? Was that good? So, as I said, doing a hospital tour is extremely beneficial. I don't think it's absolutely necessary, but I do think honey, it's not a toy. I do think it's extremely beneficial because you kind of see what you will get at the hospital, what the transfer is going to look like. Do you continue with the same nurse? Do you stay on the same unit, etc.? So that was really helpful. I do have a few things that I packed prior to the hospital visit, and I don't think I will be changing anything at this time, just because I kind of had an idea of what the hospital would give me, because I used to be I am a healthcare provider that used to work in the hospital. So for right now, I have my bag, I have baby's bag, and I am going to pack dad's bag. So I think that it's important to have a support person if you are able to, and have them be comfortable as well, because it is could be a long day. So you definitely want to make them comfortable. So I think I'm gonna start off with baby's bag. I did receive this diaper bag as a gift for my baby shower. I did ask for it. It is the Mina Bai bag. So cute. I freaking loved it. So it's a very versatile bag. It has a lot of compartments in it, and I will kind of show you what I packed for him. And there are some stuff here that I packed for myself. Give you a little look, quick look inside all the compartments here. Very nice. So there's pockets literally in like every corner. There's two on this side, and one on each of these sides. Personally, I kind of wanted to use more of a non-toxic diaper brand, or better said, the brands that we're going to be using here at the house. So I was very lucky to get a lot of samples for diapers, which a lot of times I reached out to these companies for, or just had sample packs, or ended up getting like the free baby boxes, which I do have a video of that you can watch. I'll link it somewhere here. Perfect. So I have some baby diapers. These are Millie Moons. These are the newborn size, and these are good for under 9 pounds. I'm hoping to not have a 10-pound baby, but you never know. So I am bringing these. These are newborn size. They do have 10 of these. The hospital does give you diapers, by the way. My hospital has Pampers, which is what I saw yesterday at our tour. I also have a smaller bag. This one has 2 packs. This is for size 1. So this is size 6 to size 11. So total I have 12 diapers. Will I need more? Probably. But for right now, I'm not worried about that. Just what I have here. If I need to use the Pampers, I'm happy to use the Pampers. I also brought some of the wipies that we have here. These are the fragrance-free Target ones that I got in the Target baby bag. These are the diaper samples, which I believe I got in the baby list bag. And then these are water wipes, which I don't remember which free baby registry box I got these from, but excited to try all of these. I did want to kind of make a my own wipes, but that'll probably be more when I get to the house. Also, I have diaper balm and a little Bumco portable spatula for baby, which I think would be helpful because you don't want to get your fingers all crusty. You know what I mean? I don't even know what I mean. I haven't had a baby, but I just imagine crusty. So I also packed about 3 burp cloths. I did see a video a long time ago where people were like, oh, you might need more. Okay, but 3 is good for me right now. I will update that because we're not sure. This is actually for me. I'm bringing the Hatch to go, little Hatch Go. It is charged, and I do have the charger with me just in case. I also have these look like little poopy bags for dog poop, but these are actually from Ubby, I believe. And yes, they're from Ubby. And I had these on my registry because I was going to hang them outside of here. This is more so for when we're out and about. I just wanted to have it in the diaper bag so I don't forget. I'll just pop her outside. I have a little changing pad. Little portable changing pad that we did have on our registry. So super cute, even though I know that you don't really need it at the hospital. I have my postnatal vitamins in here. They didn't fit in here, so I just borrowed some of his space. I have the little Hello World footprints, which actually there are hospitals that do your baby's footprints. So see if that's an option for you. My hospital does it, but I want some for his scrapbook. I also have another Hello World sign. I wasn't sure which one we were going to use. I do have to put a permanent marker in here, but we almost always have one in the car, so it's not too crazy of a deal. So I put his clothes in one of my little bags here. The hospital has very unpredictable temperature changes. So you want to pack, of course, for something light, maybe something you can layer, warm sleep sacks, something you can take off. So that's kind of how we approach this. I have a sleep sack here from Carter's. Cute little baby. It's a little fleecy one. I do have about 3 pairs of socks for him, just in case, because you never know. I have, this is his going home outfit. I have 2 newborn footies with hats and mittens, 2 3-month footies with hats and mittens, just in case he doesn't fit into the newborn. I have a few more burp cloths right here. These are just his little outfits. Kind of don't want to unroll them because I rolled the hat in. So we have 2 newborn outfits here and then 2 3-month outfits here. I have a muslin blanket here. I know that they're going to give him a blanket at the hospital, so I kind of wasn't too worried about that. And I'm okay if he takes any pictures in these outfits. Something that was really nice to know that I didn't know was that our hospital actually offers this is, by the way, a Gerber 0 to 3 month going home outfit. So hopefully it fits him. If not, he can go home in a onesie. But our hospital actually offers newborn photographs. We didn't know that until yesterday. And I think it's actually a great thing. Of course, they're not free, but they'll give you from my understanding, the lady that was giving us the tour, super nice. She is a retired L&D nurse. She stated that you do get a free 8x10 photograph. So I'm assuming they come in, take photos, and then they'll tell you, hey, we took 500 pictures. Do you want them all? It's going to be more than your hospital bill. You're probably going to say yes. Perfect. Another thing that I fit in here that was mine was snacks. I know they don't let you eat during labor, but from what I've read, there is no correlation between having to have a C-section and aspirating in mothers that have eaten versus not eaten. So I have 2 little peanut butter smacks in here and a ton of mints, because when I get nauseous, I need some mints. And I'm just taking up a little bit of room in here for him so they don't get squashed in my big luggage. Another thing I have here is these are the Laniso hot and cold postpartum therapy packs. Something that I was reading to prevent perineal tears was to keep that area nice and warm. So I am going to tell my husband to put these in the microwave and at the hospital, and then if possible, put them down here before I start pushing, etc. They do come with little covers on them, so I'm just taking both of these together. You can also freeze these, which are very helpful postpartum. And these will take up a little bit of room in baby's bag. I'm just gonna put them right back where I had them. You see all the stuff that I'm fitting in here? And it's still gonna close. This bag is really nice too. This is not sponsored, by the way. I love this bag. I wish it was sponsored, but it's not. So it has like a little key clip in case you gotta pop your keys in here. And I also bought a extra long cord. So this is for my cell phone. One thing I did notice during the tour, which is really nice, is that the outlets are not that far away from the bed. So I would do just fine with a regular outlet. But we didn't know that before we bought the charger, so we're just gonna take it with us in case, because not all rooms are the same. So the room we did the tour in might be a little bit different. Last little thing on here is I did pack some passies for him. So this is the Avent, Philips Avent, and I believe this is the Nook. So I have 2 little pacifiers for him here, just in case. See which one he likes more. We do have different pacifiers here. We have Dr. Brown's, we have the Bibs, and a lot of those were samples from our baby registry boxes, which is amazing. So that's all I have here for baby's bag. I don't think that he'll need another blanket. They have plenty at the hospital. I don't want to lose anything there either, so I want to try to keep it as minimal as possible. So baby's bag complete. So moving on to mom's bag now. I kind of wanted to keep this as basic as possible too. I know there's people that take big suitcases. That's fine. Take whatever you feel is going to be most comfortable for you. What I did find was that the hospital rooms were not as big as I expected them to be. So I'm really glad that I packed this little bag instead, because they are a little bit small. Right here I have most of the postpartum toiletries that I feel like I would need. I just try to pack them really nice in here. I have my little Silverettes. These are the Always Postpartum Underwear. So I'm taking 2 of these because I have 4 of the Frida boy shorts. So have 4 of these. I have a Maxi pad instant ice from Frida, just 1. I have the Perineal relief spray, and I have the Peri-Bottle, the angled Peri-Bottle. The hospital does give you pads, and they do give you the meshy underwear. I figured that I wasn't going to pack so many just because I don't want this to be so full. Worst case scenario, my husband and my mom will alternate being in the room with me. So if I do need more pads, or like depends, the postpartums, I will just ask my husband to bring me some more. I also bought tucks. I got these on Amazon. Something that I wanted to buy as well was Dermoplast. I forgot to ask at the hospital yesterday if they provide it for you. So, womp. I also am bringing my own towel. The towels that they have at the hospital are grainy, at least my hospital. Grainy, they're tiny. You probably need 3 to wrap around your entire body. So, taking my own towel. Right here, I packed 2 more Always Postpartums. I have a robe, just in case, just a nice robe. in case I don't feel like wearing anything tight, etc. I have an abdominal binder because I wanted to start putting my organs back where they belong. I do have a going home outfit, so my little going home outfit is literally basic things that I normally wear. So just these nice Gap pants that have an elastic at the waist. They're super comfortable, and a very large black t-shirt that I love to wear. Even before I was pregnant, it's just like a slouchy shirt. I do have 3 nursing bras in here. These are the soft kind. 3 little nursing bras. And I figured that if I wanted to get in the shower or kind of de-stress during labor, I could just wear one of these in the shower with no problem. I do have 4 little socks with grippies in them. I got these at TJ Maxx. I believe these are the Gaia brand. And then these are Wild Fox. These goes up. They go up a little bit more into the leg. I have regular socks to go home with. And I have 2 sets of pajamas. So I have little Juicy Couture button up with pants. And I got these nice little Gap ones at TJ Maxx with button up as well. I just figured it would be easier to have a button up in case of breastfeeding, just a lot simpler, and some nice comfortable pants. I only have 2 pairs of pajamas, so hopefully that's enough. I have the robe also in case I decide that I want to labor in the robe instead of like a hospital gown, because you never know how comfortable or uncomfortable you're going to be in that moment until you get there. So to me, it didn't hurt to just pack an extra little robe and be like, you know what, just in case, because why not? I'm moving on to the other side. These are a little bit more like toiletries. We already went over kind of like all the clothes that I was gonna take. The shoes that I was gonna wear to the hospital are the shoes that I'm wearing out of the hospital because I don't want to carry more shoes. So here's my assistant. And can you scoochie for a second? Scoochie, thank you. All right, so I've got these on Amazon. These are shower shoes because we don't want to be walking up in there with no fungus. You know what I mean? And then I have this hanging toiletry, which is really nice. So I will kind of pinpoint everything that I have in here just so it's nice and I don't have to like pull it up because I'm so weak right now. I have extra hair ties, Q-tips, I have tweezers. Don't know why, don't even ask me why. I'm not gonna pluck my eyebrows or anything in there. They were just already in there. I have all skincare for me, belly butter, a little like spray, like in case I feel like musty, like I smell bad or something. I have some hair stuff just in case. So dry shampoo, and my deep conditioning treatment that is all travel size. That was in here before anyway. I have hand sanitizer, a comb, deodorant. I have 2 toothbrushes, new toothpaste for my husband and I. I have my glasses. I have 2 different pairs of glasses, so I just put the spare ones in here. I have a contact lens case in case I go with my contacts. I have saline solution. I have a sitz bath spray, nipple butter, and another belly butter, as well as a hair clip. And then the last few things are more like laboring tools, so things that I feel would help me during labor. My labor combs, I got these on Amazon. These are 2 wooden labor combs. I have a TENS unit. I have my heating pad, and I have baby stroller fan that I did charge before, but I do have the charger just in case. Like I said, you never know how you're gonna feel in that moment. You might be hot as hell, or you might be freezing. I do have our chargers here. So I have a charger for my, and I snuck in a little extra hair tie in here with some lip balm, because lip balm, it is dry up in there, lip balm. I have my corded headphones just in case I don't take my AirPods or Air Maxes. Wall outlet and chargers for all of our devices here. And last but not least, I did buy some aromatherapy. So I do have a peppermint oil roller And I also have a clary sage roller, which is typically used for like pulse points when you're trying to dilate or getting ready to go into labor. So something that doesn't fit in the bag that I am also taking is my jacket, because I probably will just take it there. To take your nursing pillow if you can, as well as your pillow that you sleep with. Hospital pillows are very flat. They're like pancakes. They feel crappy. They are musty. That concludes mom's bag. Not bad. And then I figured that, I mean, like the pads and stuff, obviously you're not going to take like your used diaper back home. So it'll lighten the load a little bit. And last but not least is dad's bag. I do not have dad's bag packed because he said he was going to pack it. We already know what's going to happen. I'm going to pack the bag. Essentially very similar things to mom's bag, but definitely not as intense. So for the hospital that we went to yesterday that we will be laboring at, because it is the only birthplace here in our town, they actually offered us a little checklist, which was very nice of them to do, because it gives you kind of an idea of what to pack in your bag, what to pack in baby's bag, what to pack in your support person's bag. So for my husband, we kind of just agreed. He is fine sleeping on the little cot and the sofa that they have there at the hospital. However, the hospital did give us the option of bringing in a twin-sized inflatable mattress that apparently sits perfectly right on that cot. So ask your hospital if they allow you to do that. If you have a husband that maybe has back problems, or or a spouse that prefers to sleep somewhere nice and comfy. Another thing is a button-up shirt for the golden hour, or just skin to skin with dad, which would be very helpful. Of course, snacks for dad. They also said phone, iPad, anything to take pictures with, to take their own chargers. If they wanted to shower there as well, they can take their towel, they can take their toiletries, but a lot of times husbands will probably just alternate with another support person, like mom's mom, mom's dad, mom's friend, whatever it may be. So a couple last things too is, typically everything that I've been reading says make sure that all of your bags are packed by week 36. You can always add, take out, but just have an initial setup at least. So when you do go into labor, you're not having this stress of, oh my gosh, I need to pack a bag. Nope, bags are already ready. Maybe I will forget something, maybe I won't. So some things that are a priority and aren't a priority, like for me, would probably be makeup. I'm gonna have a little go bag ready. If I forget it, tough luck. If I don't, great. Do my makeup for the pictures. If not, it'll be here when I get back. Something that's super important and crucial is install your car seats. Install your car seats. Make sure that they are nice and ready and safe. So you can check that, I believe, at a fire station. You can ask a police department. Just make sure that they're installed properly, and that you learn kind of how to put baby in the car seat before. I'm sure they teach you at the hospital, but just in case. So what we did this last weekend is we cleaned out the whole car. So nice and clean, like wiped down. Seats are clean. We ended up getting a seat protector that we put on our registry for our vehicle. We're gonna pop that seat protector on, put our rear view, the little mirror, and we're going to install our car seat and have it ready there. Otherwise, make sure everything else is nice and ready for baby. You want to wash all of his or her clothes. Make sure that those are nice and clean. We washed all the blankets, all the socks, everything. As far as dogs, so our pets, we do have things of the baby around the house, and we have practiced with a little baby doll. They pay no attention to the baby doll. Of course, it's different when it's a real child that's making noise and moving and smells different, but kind of just conditioning them to, this is something new that's being introduced into your space. So they get used to that. I am tired. I've never been this tired. in my whole existence ever. Thanks so much for watching. I hope that this was helpful and informative. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments below. If you have any other ideas or recommendations, please leave them down below for me, because I would love to read them or pack them before baby gets here if they're something that I feel that I need. Have a safe and beautiful delivery of your baby. Thanks for watching.